Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year. Pass to Reddish. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here's Little. The kick out to Johnson. From the baseline. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Reddish. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Lillard outside. Nifty move. Tipped. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Reddish. Over Lillard. From deep, Johnson connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
It's time for T-shirt.
Here's Hart. Driving in. The kick out to Johnson. Can they get it? Drummond grabs the miss. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Spurs. Watford. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
And the shot is good by Garland.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Lillard double team. Pass to Johnson. And there's the drive. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
2 minutes.
Now here's Garland. He has 7. Back to Johnson. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Little. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, Johnson. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Lillard. And he drives in. And the dunk by Lillard.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Outside Garland. Reddish on the wing. Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
His first personal. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Portland, Keon Johnson.
And he makes both free throws. When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Just 5 to shoot. From about 19, here's Pirtle. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Darius Garland.
The first one falls. Garland hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Johnson. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 10.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Garland. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Garland. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunity.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
That's good action in books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And he buries his first look.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Portland trailing here with the step back. Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Outside Schroeder. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Now Lillard. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
To the inside. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Primo. Pirtle with the ball. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. They get it again. Here's Primo. Outside Schroeder. And here's Pirtle. Defended by Lillard. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
To the paint. Pass to Little. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Schroeder doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. And here's Johnson. He's got 10. Driving inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
The first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. Spurs need to get one up here. Shot from the top of the key. Garland, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Johnson with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Garland hits them both. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Lillard up top. He has 7. To the left wing. It's stolen by Drummond. Back come the Spurs in transition. And it's Garland on the drive. And it's rejected. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Lillard. Going inside. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Zeller. The Trailblazers rebound.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Reddish. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit from in close. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Rubio with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And the basket by Rubio.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Left side Rubio. Winslow with the bucket.
Justice Winslow.
Winslow's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Johnson. From deep. They grab their own miss.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Outside Rubio. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
For the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl.
San Antonio leading.
Ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer.
Outside Garland. Pass to Reddish. Fires for 3. And here's Johnson. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Harris. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Reddish. Pounded by Harris. The kick out to Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers.
Outside Garland. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Inside. From deep, Johnson. Portland, no good that time either. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal. First team foul. Spurs
Pass to Reddish.
Dennis Schroeder. Spurs ball starts the second half.
And here's Johnson. Back to Reddish. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Covington with a block.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
Shot clock at 3. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Keldon Johnson.
Pure from three-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Reddish. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And it's Little with a rebound. To the wing, right side. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Reddish. And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front?
It's the fourth.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
San Antonio ball starts the fourth and final quarter.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Primo. Rebounded by Winslow.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pirtle comes with a double. Pass to Rubio. Back to Zeller. Kaminsky outside. And the three off target. Here's Primo. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Here's Todd. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And Portland gets called for the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
It's Rubio with a drive. Pass to Winslow. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting in the ball.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Harris drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Garland for three. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
That's his first personal
A great
foul.
job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. There's the screen by Johnson. Out to the right wing. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Out to Lillard. On the take. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
It's stolen by Hart. A nice shot by Lillard.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear
Outside
it for
Garland.
the Blazer.
Pass to Reddish.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes. Trail Blazers foul. Deion Johnson. That's his third personal. Second team foul.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from deep.
It's six-man.
Offensive rebound Spurs.
Let's hear it for your Blazer team.
Here's Reddish. Here he goes. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed.
Andre Drummond.
And the Spurs lead by 13. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Right side Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Reddish. Deflected.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Spurs.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Darius Garland.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
First team foul.
On defense, the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's Johnson with a drive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
Left side Garland. So we see the Spurs get the win here.
And that's the
It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
See, I've been patient, but I won't follow, 'cause I don't wanna be your friend. What does it matter if it ends? I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't wanna be your friend. I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't wanna be your friend. I want a little bit of lightning. What does it matter if it ends? But I don't wanna live in silence. What does it matter in the end? I want a little bit of lightning. No, I don't wanna be your friend, because these feelings are. What does it matter in the end?
This love's a hard intent. This love's a hard intent. This love's a hard intent. This love's a hard intent.